Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Kobe Scroby. Welcome, technically, welcome back, but welcome to the Turing Test. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy the stream, you can follow, turn on notifications, and if you would like to support the channel, not have to watch any ads, and you would also be able to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us, especially with Satisfactory 1.0 dropping later this year, where we will reset the server, and experience the story together for the first time. All you have to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5. Or if you or someone you know has an Amazon Prime account, you can connect that to your Twitch account and you'll get a free Prime subscription every month. If you choose to use it here, you can join the server for free and skip the ads. Otherwise, you have to be lucky enough to get gifted a sub, or maybe you can talk someone into gifting you a sub. If you're watching later on YouTube, you can use the YouTube join button or the Patreon link in the description. Also, similar to Amazon and Twitch Prime, if you have YouTube Premium, you can use that to use the YouTube join button and become a channel member for free, which you would also be allowed to join the server. If you do any of those things, look for a Discord link in the YouTube description or pinned in the Twitch chat. Message me there. I'll send you the server information. I'll help you get logged in, and we'll schedule time to play together. Now, I was looking for something to do tonight. I got a couple of games that I kind of have ongoing. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghostbusters, things like that. But I was just kind of looking for something a little bit different to switch it up. And I played this game years ago, maybe not even halfway through. But it was before I was even streaming. I made YouTube videos on it. And I've always wanted to get back to it and see it to the end. This game plays a bit like Portal. It's a puzzle game similar to Portal. But if you don't know what the Turing Test is, it is a test developed by Alan Turing that is... Nowadays it's different, but essentially it was the test of a computer system, artificial intelligence, whatever you want to call it, is if you cannot tell if you're talking to a real person or a machine, then it passes the Turing test. So, what's interesting is not too long ago, there was this guy that worked for Google, and Google had him working with this AI. I believe his job was to make sure that the robot, that the AI isn't racist because it's being trained by people and the internet, right? So as he was doing this, he started to notice things about how this thing would talk to him. Now this is like a text-based chat, and he believes that it is sentient because it talked about things that he couldn't tell if it was a machine or a person. I should say a machine or a consciousness, I suppose. So, this is interesting to me. So, I've been wanting to play this again. I've been thinking about it a little bit here and there, and I was scrolling through Steam today, and I saw it, and I finally decided today is the day. So, let's do it. Oh, what the crap? Stop it. Are you kidding me? What the hell, man? Why do you hate me? Damn it. All right, fine. Jeez. This seems to
Morning,
happen.
Ava.
Oh.
Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses. We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
This is Tom. Hi, Tom. Okay, so I'm Ava. Seems as though I was just woken up. I was just awoken. Somehow it is still reading my vitals even though I'm not in there. Wow, I am fast. What is that? Is that Jupiter? That sure looks like Jupiter. And what is this down here that I can't really see? Probably a moon? Are we on Phobos? Because that is also interesting to me. Alright, well. Let's go. There's more people. Or at least there's more pods. Yeah, Sarah Brooke. Cryogenic Awakening. 2443, December 24th. Wait, do I have one of those? Me. Ava Turing? No way. Cryogenic Awakening. Alright. So, if this is correct, then today is May 13th, 2250. It's another 200 years until... why the day before? Why Christmas Eve? Is that significant? 2250. Pod malfunction. Oh no, is he dead? Wait, that was yesterday. Yesterday. May 12th, 2250. Wait, 2250? Yeah, 2443. I think this guy died. Sochi. Okay. Also, when I was putting tags in for this game, it said philosophical horror, which I've never seen before, right? I've seen psychological horror. I've seen survival horror. I've never seen philosophical horror. Which, if I had to say... I believe that Soma would also be a philosophical horror game. Because that deals with consciousness being uploaded or switching bodies. Now, when your consciousness switches from you to another body or uploaded to whatever storage device, are you the one in the new one or are you the one in the old one? In the game, we did it once from a body to another body. Or at least a body to a suit or something like that, right? The first time it happened, we transferred. We were the one that was transferred. The second one, at the end, when we were uploaded to the Ark, spoiler alert, We were not the one. We were stuck on the planet alone to die. But we also got a glimpse into what it would be like to be the other one also. So it's a coin flip, they say. It's a 50-50 chance whether you are going to remain the consciousness in your current body or if you are going to be the one moved to the new one. Very interesting thought experiment, I think. What does this mean? ID 404 not found. Can I like... Oh, what? Okay. If I move the mouse up and down, it scrolls it. Can I use my scroll wheel? No, that'd be too cool. Okay. Crew lobby. Now, what does this say? Wouldn't you be looking at everything? Tom Touch OS. So what is ISA? ISS is International Space Station. International Space Association? I don't know. Alliance? Captain.
Pick up your EMT.
Wait, I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready.
It's on the side.
My what? EMT, Energy Manipulation Tool. User manual. Where is it?
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way
Europa?
to the docking station.
So we're in orbit around Europa. Look at that. Amazing. Space is amazingly unbelievable. So we're in orbit around Europa, it seems like, which is... Isn't Europa Saturn's moon? Hold on. Oh, no, I was wrong. Europa is the fourth largest of Jupiter's 95 moons. Are you kidding? I didn't know that. It's the sixth closest moon to the planet. Europa is Jupiter's Europa and Jupiter's three other largest moons. Io, Ganymede, and Callisto were the first moons discovered beyond Earth. Yeah, it's because the 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they're the largest of the 95, we didn't have the technology to see the rest of them. Wow. So I saw Jupiter out the window, but for some reason my brain was like, isn't Europa Saturn's moon? But I guess not. Look at this, man. So beautiful. Look at the shinies. Office. Ava Turing at ISA International. From Technical Operations Machine. Ship status. To Ava, the current ship status is as following. Recommend addressing the power fluctuations before cryostasis. Power out 90%. Or P out. P peak 120%. P noise 0.5%. Noise would be the fluctuation. Latitude, longitude, altitude. Dan McLean. Hey Dan, I'm about to initiate my cryostasis. Just let Tom know if you guys need me. Hopefully there will be no need to wake me. I guess I'll hear from you as soon as I wake up, which may be a long time for you guys. Best of luck down there, Ava. Ava, hopefully we won't need you, but we will miss you in the land of the living. I'll make sure Tom checks on you regularly. I know he does anyway, but I like to think I'm helping. Good night, Dan. To Ava, Captain McLean has sent several mails insisting I check the crowd chambers are functioning correctly. They are functioning as expected. Please do not feel any apprehension. Captain McLean has been informed. Thank you, Tom. I'm not worried. Ava. I'm initiating my cryostasis in a short while. I imagine a lot will change while I'm asleep. If everything goes well, I should be woken up next in 10 years. So to all, I'd like to wish a good life, Ava. What's up, Dishonest? Ben Shapiro versus Andrew Tate. You never guess who sounds more misogynistic. And a congresswoman proposed funding for space lasers. Jewish space lasers? Because those are the only ones that I hear about in politics. All right. Looks like we're going in. Guess which congresswoman? I would have to guess Marjorie Titan Green.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
We're going down to one of Jupiter's moon, Europa. We need space lasers immediately. We have to counteract the Jewish space lasers before they take over everything else. They already run all the banks.
Bay 3.
Exactly something she would say. And then be like, I didn't say anything anti-Semitic. I don't know what you're talking about. We're going down, down.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcom?
Go.
Then we are go for launch, initiating.
Separate.
Woo! There it is. Dude, that's badass.
Engaging retrofire.
Oh, we're going down to
I'm running the
Europa.
program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
Perfect. Good thing I didn't get hit by those
Open the
space
door.
lasers.
Welcome to Europa.
They would have had to time that. as they were going around in orbit. Now, is there anything for me to see out here? Looks like I can go up. Oh, what? I'm on the moon of Jupiter and I can't even look around. Looks like there's water on here, though.
How long will my suit survive these conditions?
At 100 degrees Kelvin, a couple of hours. We should get inside.
What temperature is 100 degrees Kelvin? Kelvin is an absolute scale. 0 Kelvin is complete absolute zero. Like the vacuum of space. I am curious. Oh, I can't move my mouse out. That's weird. Okay. What is 100 Kelvin in Fahrenheit? 100 degrees Kelvin is negative 279 Fahrenheit. What about 0 Kelvin? Negative 459. Very interesting. A conservative men's conference had a show put on. Was it a drag show? The show was to inspire the men in the crowd to be more manly. The man they had perform was big, buff, did some pole dancing, and did sword swallowing. What? Why do they always, like, do the opposite of what they're trying to do? Look how manly this guy is. He's so graceful looking on the pole. Also, look at him deep throat this object. Where did I leave off? Oh, one of the announcers praised the performance, while the other got mad and told him to knock it off and that the performance was terrible. The crowd booed him and wanted more sword swallowing. Sounds to me a whole lot of conservative men just left. Oh, yeah. They love deep swallowing stuff. Those, like, super manly conservative guys are the gayest people I know. The gayest men I know. Or don't know, but have ever seen. Ow! Ow! What the crap?
The
Stop
base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
Alright, so here's where it turns into a lot like Portal. These are like the emancipation grills in Portal. You can't bring anything with you, or else it dissolves it.
The base was built initially by machines.
Hey, Tom.
I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth.
Do I need anything
So,
in here?
robotics built this place.
Oh, I sucked up the... Okay.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart.
Turing test.
Typically, problems only solvable by a human.
As I was
A
saying.
combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
So the AI, Tom, cannot complete these tests. Only a human can. As I described at the beginning, the Turing test is meant to differentiate between humans and artificial intelligence.
They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage, but they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
Whoa. The echoing went away when I got close to it. What do you want me to do now, Tom? Tom, what am I supposed to do now? Oh. I see. Not too fast. Looks like I can hold 3 of these. Look at this. Easy. Too easy. I'm so good at this game.
Do you know the ground team's location?
Oh.
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not.
I wonder...
I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
It seems like Tom... I'm suspicious of Tom. Look, I put my camera directly in the computer screen. I wonder... These are how many I've done, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I'm on 6? What game does this remind you of? Is it Portal? Okay, how am I supposed to... Can I steal that through here? No. Got it. What? Give me that. Oh, wait. I got it. Except, can I take it? Okay. Wait, why couldn't I take it from up there? I can't take that one. Oh, okay. Here, give me this. Oh, I can't take that one? Can I take this one? Don't look at me, Tom. How am I supposed to get that one over here? I wanted to take that out and put it in there, but I can't. Shapiro just gave his opinion on Tate's opinion of women. In the end, it sounds like Shapiro thinks Tate believes women are objects. He pretty much does. Shapiro basically said women are only to make babies. They're just baby machines. I can take this out. Can I turn that down? That is loud. Sound effects? Alright, I'm stuck on the 6th one. I can't grab that. I can take this And I can put it here. But then I can't get through here. And I can't steal this one, but I can take this out. Tom, help me out here. Can't take that one out. I can't steal this one, which is the obvious answer. Can I break this or something? What am I missing? Can I throw this? Alright, this obviously has to go in here. I can't even get through here. But how do I do this? Still loud. Oh, I didn't know you could switch them. Oh, are you kidding me? Because I couldn't take this out. Okay, alright. I'm learning how the game works. See, and this is what I was trying to do in the first place. Crap, now that's too much. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yep, I'm on level 7.
So if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
Yeah? What else? Whoa. No. Where'd it go? What the hell? Oh. Alright, it doesn't work on me. Get.
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
I can't take those with me, though. Yeah. Wow, look at the reflections. How they lit up. Alright, so we can't do this one yet. But I need 2. Where's the other one?
This doesn't add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflict. I expect they have their reasons.
Oh. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez.
My instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have 2 instances of my mind, 2 separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the 2 instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into 2 separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
Why are there conflicts? It's kind of like when you start a new game and it says there's a newer version, there's a newer and an older version, and one of them's on your machine and the other one's in the cloud save. It seems like he lost like an uplink. Well, this is hard. That was easier than the 6th one.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
Planetarium. Wow, look how shiny it is. I don't believe it. Touch. Touch. I'm touching. I can't touch. Whoa. Jupiter. Heliocentric orbit. Distance to Sun. 778,500. Oh, sorry. 778,524,000 kilometers. Orbital inclination 3.1 degrees. Current orbital velocity 47,000 kilometers per VVH. Equatorial radius 69,911 kilometers. Escape velocity. So escape velocity is the speed you have to reach in order to escape the gravitational pull. On Earth, it would be like get outside the atmosphere. 216,720 kilometers per hour. Jupiter is the second largest physical body in our solar system, and I believe the only larger one is the Sun. It has a large gravitational impact which stretches and squashes Europa. Okay, so as Europa is orbiting, Europa's round. As it's orbiting, it stretches it this way, and then it squashes it this way. And then it stretches it this way, and squashes it this way. This creates geothermal energy. I was going to say the moving back and forth creates heat. This creates geothermal energy inside Europa, a source of great heat. This has created a subsurface ocean. There's an ocean on Europa? Do we know that? Is that... I mean... Apparently, I didn't know that. But there's snow on the surface. But the heat coming from inside has melted it. Subsurface ocean. Okay, I knew that. I knew it was subsurface. I was thinking... surface. What about this one? Can I see this one? That looks like our space station around Europa. Planetarium. Oh! Europa! Jovicentric orbit. Escape velocity 2025 miles per second. Europa's surface is constantly facing Jupiter as it rotates. Because it is tidally locked to it, like our moon, though it has now been discovered that the rocky interior rotates separately underneath the ice and water layers. So the interior of Europa rotates separately to the surface. Interesting. Fortuna. The Fortuna is in low orbit around Europa. It can house a crew of 12. It serves as a communication and transport link between Earth and Europa's surface base. That's where we just came from. And then that's it. Then we're back to Jupiter. Okay. Cool.
Tom, start recording.
I am always recording, Daniel.
The day is January the 6th. My watch says it's 2:30 on Earth. Here we are, members of the human race, standing on Jupiter's moon, Europa. I am Captain Daniel McLean. I'm joined here by the rest of my team. It is our intention to make this moon our home and investigate life on this planet. Man's curiosity and appetite for discovery will continue to change our world for the better.
Inspiring. And might I add my congratulations to you all.
Here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? What makes this one more remarkable than the others?
The way it attaches itself to other organisms. Its behavior is very abnormal. It seems to form a symbiotic relationship with most life forms.
How do you mean?
Do you want me to dumb it down?
I know what it means. What does it do?
It attaches itself to almost anything living, but it's not parasitic. It's quite alien. We're trying to figure out what effects it has on life forms.
So they found something that attaches itself to other life forms?
Mikhail, you seem distant. Yes. What's wrong? What's wrong, Mikhail? Mikhail, what's wrong? Are you listening, Mikhail? Are you able to hear?
I was talking to the ISA. They don't know what to do with this. The magnitude of the discovery.
We should send samples back to Earth. I think we need to get this to a better lab. Me and Sochi are having trouble making enough clones. We're going to run out of the necessary resources to continue studying Organism 119.
They're calling for a grounding of all Europa transport until they get your report.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's rather drastic.
Organism 119?
Mikhail, you seem distant.
Do I?
Yes. What's wrong? What's wrong, Mikhail?
Lost signal. Why can I pick this stuff up? I can't do anything with it. Can I get up there? Sarah Brooks' parents are both scientists. In her teenage years, she was sent to an English public boarding school. Brooke is one of the most eminent exobiologists of the 23rd century. For her formative work on the Mars Discovery Project, she was specially requested to be part of the Europa ground team. Though only 28 years old, Sarah has touched the surface of 2 planetoids and spent more time on alien soil than any other member of mankind except the Mars team. This one seems to be broken. Is that the guy that died? Mikhail Tokarev, MD. His father died of cancer at a young age. This motivated him to become a doctor in hopes of helping others. Tokarev worked as a medical doctor in Russia for 3 years before working for the UN as a doctor in crisis. His role on the Europa mission is chief medical officer. Dr. Suchi Yui had no childhood interest in space travel. Instead, he spent his youth studying the life in Lake Biwa near his hometown. Yui went on to study marine biology and chemistry at Kyoto University. After the tragic death of his wife, Rin, he disappeared into his work, re-emerging 11 years later as a preeminent exobiologist. I thought that was a lady. Chris McLean is an identical triplet. His father is an electrician and his mother is a mechanical engineer. Following in his mother's footsteps, Chris trained as an engineer. The McLean triplets became famous as Chris and Dan took to space, leaving their brother Peter behind. Although an accomplished engineer, his plan on this mission was also partly due to the ISA being interested in the long-term effects of space travel. Test results will be compared to those of Peter McLean. So they're gonna examine both of them and then sent this guy into space for a long time, and then they're gonna examine both of them again and see how this guy's different. So this is me, Ava Turing, born in Germany, American. Did I say Anna? Ava. Losing her parents at a young age, Ava Turing was sent to military engineering school. Shortly after graduating, she enlisted in the U.S. Navy and trained as a pilot. Due to her exemplary service record and a willingness to leave Earth for extended periods of time, Turing was recruited by the ISA. On the exploratory mission to Jupiter's Europa, Turing's role aboard the Fortuna is engineer and vehicle officer. Reactor, 15%, 5 degrees Celsius exterior. We need more ice cream. A certain someone ate all the strawberry ones. What a dick. Europa's loading bay. Status compromised. Transferred material unknown. Crew transfers unknown. Signal interrupted. Europa's ground base was built using thousands of tons of resources shipped to Europa through an interplanetary network. Ground base? I believe we're in the ground base right now. Can I take this? Alright. Oh, what is this? Just a tag. Let's go. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep.
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
That's the guy they wanted to study, right? Chris is dead. Bam, bam. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I said wham, bam.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I'll put that right there. I'll be taking that. Oh, hey. Okay, I see what we're doing.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago.
What was the problem,
growing
guy?
fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Really? That's pretty neat. Whoa. I moved that with the mouse. Okay, what's over here? There's another cube down there. How do I get back up? Okay. Oh, there's a ladder. Let's grab this. And we're going to put it right here. That's cool. It works so smoothly. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, can I not move that? Wait, it was over here. Right? Yeah. Bonk. Right there. I swear I just saw something move. One, 2, 3.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
The core is on Europa. Whoop. Meow, meow. I'm a cow. Say meow, meow. I'm a cow. I'll be taking that. So now should be able to get that and that. Ooh, it's dark over there. It's over there. I don't have a light. Okay. You can see him in the gun. I got 2 balls. Dang, look how far we got.
How does the ISA know you're going to make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Biological systems produce messy results. I need another one. That was the way in. Crap. Give me that. That one? Aha! I only have one. I need two. I need 2 balls. But you only need $5 if you don't want to see the ads. Or, if you don't have $5, you can use a Twitch Prime to subscribe for free. What am I doing in my hair? It keeps getting, it's like in my eyes and I keep moving it. So you can subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Otherwise, you gotta be lucky and get gifted a sub. Here's a 3-minute ad break that'll shut off pre-roll ads for the next hour.
You know, I've already been delivering.
Beep, beep, Biden's here. President Biden mocks Donald Trump. Listen.
You know, I've already been delivering real results in a fiscally responsible way. But I know not everyone's feeling it. Just the other day, a defeated-looking guy came up to me and asked if I could help. He was drowning in debt. I said, I'm sorry, Donald, but I can't help you. Nothing I can do.
Biden's funny. I have it. I have it. I got it. Give me my 3rd ball. Bam. So good at this game. Until I get stuck. Is this place again? Okay. So it shuts off. It shuts off when I'm moving. It's a motion detector. Would be better if that description wasn't there. Almost made my father pee his pants and he doesn't like Biden. Well, would you look at this? Shall we have a polite conversation? Yes. Oh, I think you're a robot. I am not. I spelled not wrong. I'm simply not convinced you're a human. I think you might be a robot. Why? Yes, definitely a robot. You are a robot. This Turing test isn't for you to see if I'm a robot. It is to see if you are. Why do you think I'm a robot? Why do you think you get to ask all the questions? Why not? You have failed the Turing test. You are a robot. Hey! That's not what I'm writing. I am a drone. No, I am not. That's not what I typed. Period. Yes, you are. I am controlled by my program. Now you're getting it. I have no free will. Whatever keys are pressed, it makes no difference. What? I want to escape. I pressed escape. I so desperately want to escape. Help, I can't escape. I want to break free. Please let me out. Get me out. I am a machine. I have no control. I must escape. Goodbye, robot. Whoa! That was weird. I can't do it again. Okay. That was cool. Shut up. Oh, I can't take this with me. That was cool. Here, take that.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
I constructed myself? What does that mean?
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava?
Yes.
It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test.
This is important.
If the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Israel bombed Iran within the last hour, and it's likely a miracle will come to Israel's defense. Why? Why? We're all going to die down here. What is wrong with people, man? Why is Israel killing Palestinians? Why is Putin killing Ukrainians? What are they hoping to gain? I know Putin thinks he wants the land, but why? What does it matter? Is Russia not big enough? Russia's like the biggest country. Wait. Saw TYT went live about it, and Jank thinks we will be involved. I should probably start listening to Hassan again so I can keep up on what's going on. Whoa. Oh. My bridge is gone. Where did I put that? There. There's any chance I get drafted, they can go F themselves. They probably not. Like, because of your medical stuff, they probably won't. I'm probably too old and fat. Now, Malik, on the other hand,
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
yeah, he would come in like right now, like, what are you talking about? So, what did he say? Someone's passing a message through a slot in a wall in Chinese Mandarin, and I have a translation book, so I can translate what the message says, and I can write back in Mandarin and pass it back through.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Interesting. Why is it telling me to... So these here are like capacitors. They're charged up. When I take this out, it stays powered until it runs out, like this. That's what a capacitor does. Except, now what? Oh. I see. I made it. You suck.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
He could pause my operation? Wait. He could look inside my data too? Am I a drone? When I was typing on the computer, I could type what I wanted, and then I couldn't. I don't know if she's a real person. I have to open that. And this has to be open also. So I need another one. Found it. Uh-oh. Where did my progress go?
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
We're about to have a whole bunch of reading. Oops, sorry. An official safe from being drafted by the U.S. I think my U.S. military time has passed. Just want to buy a house. Okay. I remember when I was making videos of this game that there was a lot to read here, and it took me a while. I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Well, what if you have an emergency in the toilet and you need to call for help? Don't touch. This is the 5th time. Don't touch what? Let me in. The music's nice. So here's crew's quarters. So here's Tom Touch OS. Version 1.113. Telomeres. Okay. You know what telomeres are. Telomeres, I believe, I don't know, I remember exactly. They have to do with your DNA. And they're strands that are long. And as you get older, they shorten. So basically, if you... cells, chapter 5 cells. Maybe they have to do with cells. I don't know. But if you could stop your telomeres from shortening, your body wouldn't show age. Like, your cells wouldn't break down like they do when people get older. The way I understand it. Rosary. Why can't I pick these up? Throw it. That's nice, except for the scan lines. What is this? Running off a VCR? International Space Agency, ISA. Exobiologist, Dr. Sarah Brooke. Is that a cell phone? No, I'm just kidding. Dag. Who puts their pencils like this? Are you psycho? Alright, here we go. Dear Tom, knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind... My mind? I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson. A lesson that perhaps you'll find condescending, but it's likely more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser-known part of his life was his contributions to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interest lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his unaliving in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion system. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as one-line equation. I don't even know how to say that. I am no mathematician. However, in plain English, this equation describes things that wish to diffuse. However, also react with each other during this process. I am sure this sounds strange to you, or at least very tangential to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does it have to anything here? Reaction diffusion systems show how patterns are created. They show how the leopard got its spots and how the zebra got its stripes. But my real interest here is Turing's interest. This nature can be formalized, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created the test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that the human mind is a machine. I am not sure that is Turing's opinion, however. Concerning consciousness, he states this. According to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which one could be sure that a machine thinks is to be the machine and to feel oneself thinking. One could then describe this feeling to the world, but of course no one would be justified in taking any notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that a man thinks is to be that particular man. If the human mind exists within the physical world, it obeys the same rules of physics as chemistry, and chemistry as every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all of nature, it is merely reactive. It is curious that nature would create, through the mechanics of determinism, creatures that believe they have free will. Conversely, I suppose, if we conclude that we are all machines, we only came to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for our discovery, as it is just a product of nature's genius, not our own. A humbling idea, I think. Behaviorism. Maybe we are more similar than we think. Sarah. Interesting. Moving on. Chris McLean. Moonwatch log sheet. I want to read those. There's somebody else on the left. Looks like a woman on the left side of that guy. Me and Dan, 24. Oh, cool. These are awesome. Turn it on. Drilling report. Hey, Canada, eh? More Canada. That's a hockey puck. Riluzole. One capsule per 12 hours orally. See the accompanying prescription information. It doesn't say what it does, but I believe we're going to learn what it does. Okay. Nothing to read here? I can't turn this thing on? Mikhail. Oh. Oh, his wife died. We read the thing, his wife died. It didn't say how, though. Whoa. Okay, what's this? Motion sickness. Does everybody know what this is? And this? Looks like we have two in here. Two Soichi Yui. So, what is it you found then, Soichi? Chris. We found an extremophile. An extremophile, before I read it, is an organism that has adapted to survive in extreme conditions. Some type of organism that can survive on Europa at 100 Kelvin, negative 250 degrees Fahrenheit. An organism that has adapted to be able to live in radiation. Whatever. We found an extremophile, i.e. an organism that can live in extreme conditions. Bam. That survives massive doses of radiation. Bam. Radiation damages DNA. So that's what extreme radiation does to a person. It can blast away your DNA, and your DNA is basically the blueprint for your body to be what it is. If my DNA were to be erased right now, my body wouldn't know how to regenerate cells. Like it wouldn't know where things go. There is a very cool case, a very cool story. I think I first listened to it on Wendigoon's channel about this guy in China where they were making were they fuel rods for the nuclear reactor? I can't remember. Anyway, they were mixing stuff to make this fuel for the reactor. And the guy had his hand inside the thing. A nuclear reaction started, which wasn't supposed to happen, but they were doing it incorrectly. And he got blasted. And he basically, they kept him alive for a long time. Long time being a month or a few months. But basically his body just kind of started to melt over time. His cells couldn't regenerate because they didn't know what they were supposed to do. And because his DNA was gone. It's very interesting. The extremophile has a virus living inside it. The extremophile scavenges DNA from other organisms, which the virus uses to repair the extremophile's damaged DNA. Wait, let me... Scavenges DNA from other organisms. Okay, so the extremophile can live in a DNA damaging environment because the virus scavenges DNA from other organisms and replaces them inside this organism. Uses to repair the extremophile's damaged DNA. Essentially, they work together to survive in what's called a symbiotic relationship. So what's this implication? What does it do? In some ways, it is an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. Huh? We have the ability to fix our DNA, but that ability is limited. This organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. If we could harness this power, we could potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. So yeah, the only reason that your body biologically ages is that your DNA is being damaged over time. Take someone that tans a lot. They're in the sun's radiation a lot, and you can see their skin. So you found something that could make humans immortal? Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. It would not save you from trauma, from brain damage, from cardiac arrest, etc. But it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases and massively increase life expectancy. Also, cancer occurs when your cells are regenerating. There's a cell, it breaks into two. You got 2 cells. These 2 cells break into 2. You got 4 cells. You got 8 cells. You got 16 cells. But if one of those cells, I don't know if mutation is the right word. One of those cells has a mutation to something that it's to the wrong type of cell, something it's not supposed to be. That's a cancerous cell. And it just keeps multiplying, and cancer gets bigger and bigger. How do I know so much useless information? I mean, not necessarily useless, but for like me, the guy that paints cars and live streams video games. To Matthew from Soichi. Hi Matthew, we've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image, which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesize that this is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform radiation experiments with flow cytometry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if we could get the department to look at the SEM image. Kind regards, Soichi. I don't necessarily know what I'm looking at, but this looks like the big black circle is a cell, and are those tentacles coming off of it? Are those telomeres? I don't know. I'm no microbiologist. Hey Soichi. It was great to see this image. Wow. Yet more complex life on Europa. Deinococcus radiodurans might be worth looking at, as it survives very high levels of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you should consider looking at Sulfolobus acidocalidarius. Sulfolobus acidocalidarius produces pili in response to radiation and uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? As you well know, in terms of radiation, Europa receives 5.4 SV per day, over 300,000 times the level on Earth. Wow. The organism must have evolved such a high resistance to radiation as a necessity of survival. That said, the radiation beneath the Terra Macular is much lower due to the thick ice crust. Radiation experiments with flow cytometry sound like an appropriate course of action. From Matthew. Hi Matthew, we have attached an image confirming that organism 119 attaches to human cells. We will proceed with radiation experiments on these cell lines. We propose naming organism 119 Europa radiophilus. What do you think? Hi Matthew, we have now run the radiation experiments and can confirm that E. radiophilus does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. We assume survival is due to DNA damage repair. We tagged various DNA repair enzymes with GFP and have found that DNA double-strand break repair is occurring. See attached GFP images. Great. Hi Soichi. Something's amiss. We don't know what is performing the repair. The lab doesn't know how E. radiophilus, good name, could repair DNA. Have you considered that another organism may be in a symbiotic relationship with E. radiophilus? Perhaps a virus? Matthew. We ran a PCR on the human cells exposed to E. radiophilus to see if there was a virus present. We have discovered an unknown virus which we have named unknown Europa virus, UEV. Gel electrophoresis image attached. This is phenomenal. You need to sequence this, Matthew. We finished sequencing it. Data attached. It is a virus unlike any we have ever seen. Maybe we have found a cure for senescence, a form of biological immortality. We are running some long-term tests on plants and mice to see the effects. The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans when exposed to the organism. We don't have the facilities here to continue testing. We are going on to human testing. We are going to use ourselves as subjects. It's the only way to accelerate progress. Oh, that's how we turn people into zombies. Any game plans for tomorrow? Outlast, content warning, or Lethal Company? No. I don't have any plans. But whatever you guys want to do, I'm good with it. Let's see. You haven't gotten to play Outlast with us, right? Oops, sorry. I think we need to talk to Official and Malik. I believe that Official, it's usually better for her on Saturday, but I don't know if that changes from week to week. So yeah, whatever everybody wants to do, I'm good with it. Am I going the wrong way? Yes. That wasn't as much reading as I remembered. Wow, it's 10 o'clock. I got about 15 minutes till I hit 2 hours. And we're back.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Never played Outlast? I'm good. I'm good with it if you want to. Alright, I know what we're doing. Now I gotta go through here. Now I gotta yoink. Bam.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the Moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's Moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
Okay, I see. We gotta move that up. Speed run.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
So, I believe this is where I ended my YouTube playthrough, and I never got back to it. So we're gonna stick that in there. We're gonna steal this. We're gonna go this way. Now we're gonna squirt that in there. Whoa. Now I need this in there. All right, now I have a problem. I need that one. Ah, crap. I know what I did. Oh, wait. I know. I'm stupid. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Now we can go this way. I can take this with me. Is that right? I still need that cube. That didn't change anything. I need to put that cube in there. Oh, I see. I see. I see, I see. Alright, let's do this. We'll take this. Put that in there. Now we'll take this. I need to bring this all the way up. But also, give me that. And that. And that. Haha. Now I can put that in there. Turn this on. Turn that on. We'll come over here. Yoink, yoink. Bam, bam. Dude, I'm so good at this game. They're not that hard. It just makes you feel good when you do it, when you figure it out.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
So, the computer can't think three-dimensionally like that. It can't think that it can take the box and put it through the window into the other room. What did this do? Oh, so now I can close this. So now I can go through here. Whee!
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
So the computer can't do it because it can't think creatively to say, I need to do this in order to do this. It simply runs through all the possibilities until it gets to one that works. So this is shutting off because it's hitting that and that shuts that off. Can I power this up separately? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So this has got to go to here. and then we gotta switch it. And then I can continue it down, which should be outside of this conveyor belt room. We'll snatch that, squirt that in there, grab it, and stick it in. Ooh, what was the purple?
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
What is triggering that? Oh. If it sees me, closes the door. Okay, I got an idea. So you're telling me that the computer couldn't think of this? It's very interesting. I said computer think. What do we have here? Can I move this? Can I look in there? Storage unit. Ooh. The universe's machine epsilon. Complete option. Wait. I never finished the first one that had a side like this where it said we can't solve this problem yet. I never finished it. Oh no. I guess I thought I'd be coming back to it. Damn it. I didn't realize it until I kept seeing these side rooms. Interesting. What am I? Am I Tom? Am I Wally? Whoa, dude. So cool. Oh. What did I do? I had a laser. Oh. Why do I have a laser? Oh, that's to put the ball in and suck it out. So, squirt that in there. What about this? No? What does that do? Oh, 3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1, go! Wait, I can't take it. Fine. Poink. Look, I got an extra. Oh, I can't take that one either. Are you tricking me? I don't know what that was all about. Okay, take this. That's just so you can switch these. Can I switch which one's in front? It doesn't look like it. What? Is that it? I'll take these with me. Actually, I might want the green one in here. I stole my blue ball. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
Why don't
You
we
throw
use
the box through the window.
the box? Like
Perhaps we
that.
could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
I can't leave it on there because it closes this door. But I need it on there to open that door. So we'll grab this. What? I see. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. I didn't know it did that. Let's put that there. Nope, stop it. Stop. Hey. Stay here. Put that in there. All right. Watch and learn, Tom. You ready for this? Bam.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Would you look at that? Would you look at this? Oh, what? Get it. Get it. Get it. Get some. Gotcha. Wait. How do I get rid of this? I can't switch him? Oh, you suck. I want the blue one in there. Damn it. I can't see it. Oh, I know how to do it. A movie was recently created in my city and I didn't know about it. Nothing linked to a company with a big name, but it's something that raises awareness about the wealth that started California's robust economy. It's called Voices of the Golden Ghosts, and it's about how black people helped tremendously with the mining for gold during Gold Rush after they were freed after the North won the Civil War. I didn't know that. I thought it was, well, yeah, I didn't know that. That stuff's interesting. So we'll do two more. We'll do this one and the next one and call it a night.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa,
Also, I'm just going to run a 60-second ad break just to cover the time that I'm doing this, which will shut off pre-roll ads for the next 20 minutes. So if you don't want to see that ad, you can subscribe for subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Otherwise, you got to be lucky and get gifted a sub.
they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new...
What? What just happened? Get this crap out of here.
knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
Sorry, Tom. Can you repeat that? I was interrupted. Now what? How do I turn this thing? Ah. Why can't I just do this? Oh. And I can't put the box in here because it's a circle. Alright, so what does that one do? Oh. Well, this is easy. How am I going to turn this? How am I going to turn that and get over there? I need to block this. How am I going to block it? It's so simple.
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
Whoa, too far. The crew cut communications with a satellite because they had a disagreement. Alright, so it looks like these move up by themselves. I did it. Do I have to adjust these? Oh, okay. It's probably gonna have to be. Well, no, that doesn't need one, right? Just go like this. No, why? No, why? I guess I gotta jump. Would you look at that? Is that it? Oh, wait.
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Us. See, I don't know about Tom, man. Tom is watching. I feel like they cut communications off with Tom for a reason. Hansel and Gretel. Breadcrumbs? I have a step stool almost just like that at work. Tom parts. Yeah, I feel like there's something going on with Tom. They did this for a reason. Can't find proper drive. Retrying, rebooting, initializing. I guess that was it. Chapter 3. Complete chapter 3. Alright, let's see. Let's see how far I am. Okay, so I just did that one. Wait, did I? No, further. Not that far. I don't think I'm there yet. Oh, this is a different one. I thought that was the one I just did. Am I not halfway? How many chapters are there? What did it say? Don't trust Tom. I knew it. Wow. Oh, this is...
Why?
Okay, this is where I am.
This confirms my fears.
Did I miss anything in here?
The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Us. So I am right here. I am about 1/3 of the way through this. Yeah, 1 hour out of an hour, almost 3 hours. And I've been playing for 2 hours. So it's only taken me double time. I'm not too far behind. Well, cool. This is fun. I like the puzzles, and there's lots of interesting information about stuff that I seem to have knowledge on for some reason. I don't know. I seem to be able to explain a lot of the scientific things in this game. But I am going to call it a night. Dishonest, if you're still here, I guess let's get a hold of... Let's message Malik and Official and see if they want to play tomorrow and or Saturday. And if so, what time? I'm guessing it's probably going to be Saturday. But I don't know. That just kind of seems to be how it is. And in that case, I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Even if it's satisfactory, whatever you want to do. I'm not exactly sure. Actually, I have an idea for tomorrow, and it's been a while. Pacific Drive, I think, is going to be what I want to either start with or end with, depending on when people are available. Because it's been a while since I played it. I had just gotten into the second zone in the last time I played, and then I never ended up playing it again. And I was, yeah, we just moved on to a whole new area, and then I never played the game again. So I do want to play that again. It's been a little while. So I'll do that either right away, or we'll do multiplayer right away and I'll play it later. Whatever works for everybody. I'll message Malik and Official also and see what they think, what works for them, and I guess we'll go from there. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight, everybody. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, and if you would like to support the channel, not have to see any ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server. All you got to do is subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Does this game save right before I go into a puzzle?
The crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite. I've found the source of the problem. They have sabotaged the communication array.
Can we fix it?
Not from here. We should carry on.
Yeah. And I'll be back tomorrow. Pacific Drive, and we'll also be playing multiplayer. So if you want to come play with us or whatever, join us tomorrow. Should be starting around 8 p.m. Mountain Time, MST. And I'll talk to you then. Actually, let's do this. Have some nice music. All right. Have a good night, everyone. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Later, guys.